What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Hope you had a spectacular weekend. Happy Monday. Woohoo! We're gonna go over our friend Matic. Currently we're sitting at 92 cents. We're down 4.25 on the day. We're seeing a market cap of 7.28 billion. 24-hour volume has come down significantly all the way down to 779 million. Let's hop into the charts. We're going to start here. We're on the 4-hour time frame. So we are seeing that pullback. We do have a bearish divergence. We created a slightly higher high while creating lower highs on the RSI. As you can see, we created a lower high than this previous high. As well, right here, we created a slightly higher high while creating a lower high in the RSI, which are early indicators of pullback and that the bulls are running out of strength. Now, there's a couple scenarios here. The first one, which I think is less likely, is that we're going to put in a larger wave 5, and this is a smaller wave 2 pullback where we've come up, we've made wave 1, wave 2, and then we see wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 to complete a larger wave 3. This was our target zone, but we have broken higher than the wave 3, so the wave 5 of the larger wave 3 can end at any time. And I think there are some signals that we could see a bit of a steeper correction. Now, if that does happen, what you'd be looking at is that this is the wave 3 is done. This is the top of the larger wave. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, so this would be your wave 5. Your wave 3 would be complete. And you'd be looking for at a wave 4 correction that could pull you back to this yellow box. Now, we did push a little bit higher, so I have to adjust my fib here. So the minimum target, I'm just going to adjust this box and make sure everything is correct. From the bottom of the wave 2, yeah, it looks good. So the minimum target for a wave 4 pullback is the 0.236 at 82 cents, but usually it's going to come down to the 0.382, the 0.5. I think it's more likely that it comes down to the 0.382, currently at 0.725, or the 0.5 at about 65 cents. Just because I think a larger correction is due, especially looking at Ethereum here. So if we do see that pullback and we are going to see a wave 4, you would want to see a bounce, ideally in between about 65 to about 72 cents. Now, there is another scenario, and that's that this was all a relief rally, a large relief rally in the bear market. We put in a double top pattern as we've been covering on the channel. We've come up, we make a second top, and we see a larger breakdown. Because if we do come down and we invalidate that wave 4 pullback, then I think it's more likely that this was a relief rally and we could potentially put in a lower low. So if Matic were to come all the way down here to about 55 cents, it's going to invalidate that as a wave 4. And potentially what we'd be looking at is a bear market relief rally, and then we start to come all the way down and put in a lower low. And a lot of the bulls, a lot of people who are investing in Matic in this area, especially if you're investing right here, where I'm drawing this very ugly circle, they're all going to get wrecked. They might panic sell, thinking that we're going to go lower here, and that will cause a large sell-off. It's just one of the possibilities. That's basically the bearish scenario that I'm looking at, and the bullish scenario is that we either see a bounce here in between about 81 to about 88 cents, put in a smaller wave 2, and we're still going through the wave 3 here, or we put in even a larger correction and bounce off about 65 or 72 cents, put in a wave 4 and see that final wave 5. Because if we do complete this 5-wave structure, that would be more confirmation of a potential bottom here for Matic, and that this was the 5th wave down, and we're going to see a reversal in the trend. But as of right now, we have not completed that 5-wave structure to the upside, and if we come down and we lose 65 cents, it invalidates that at a wave 4, and I think you'd be looking at a relief rally. So we'll have to see what happens over the next few days. I do think some pullback is going to come here. We have a lot of signs of pullback. We also have a bearish divergence on the daily time frame. As you can see, we've created an equal high, and we have quite a few wick rejections, and we're creating a lower high in the RSI, as well as the money flow. Money is flowing out while price was pushing up here, which can be early indicators of a pullback. So just be cautious here. If you are investing into Matic and you're thinking about buying up in these highs, of course, it's not financial advice. But in my opinion, I would at least wait for some pullback to come down to these levels, because if we do pull back here, let me grab my fib retracement. Oh, sorry guys, that's my extension. Grab my retracement. If we do pull back, and let's say we come, we come down to the 0.382, which is at 67 cents. It's pulled from the low here. Actually, let's pull it all the way down from the wicks. So if let's say we come down to 56 cents, or we come down to 49 cents, that's definitely when I would be looking to add to my long-term position for Matic, is on that pullback. And if we put in that 5-wave structure to the upside, then I'd be looking to get in. Like if we pull back and then we see that wave 5, then I would be looking to get in on that wave 2 pullback. That would be the opportunity that I would be looking at. But I'm still quite cautious that this is a relief rally in the bear market, and that potentially we could still put in a lower low here for our friend Matic. Just quickly, I'm going to make a video on Ethereum. But you can see ETH has come up to a major level of resistance. We put in a 5-wave structure to the upside here. But this is such a major level that we're getting rejected from. I did expect to see a rejection from this level. And I'll talk about it in my Ethereum video. I don't want to get too far into it. But what we could potentially be looking at, as this is not a wave 5 bottom. And this was the wave, oh, sorry guys. This was the wave 3. And then this is a wave 4 pullback. And we're still looking for a potential wave 5. I do think it's the likely scenario. I could be completely wrong. If we put in a wave 2 pullback, we see continuation, we break the wave 1 high, then the bottom's in for ETH. It's a possibility. Personally, I think there's one more wave down in the market, but it's just my opinion. The market is much more likely to turn around in November. I believe November is when the American elections are happening. And November, December are historically bullish months for crypto. I think that would be a more ideal time for the market to turn around. Septembers are known to be dumpy, and we're only a month away from September, guys. So just keep that in mind, all right? But we'll get into that in my ETH video. So we're putting in a double top. We're having wick rejections. So for confirmation of a double top, if we come down to this level of support here, that confirms a large double top pattern. And the breakdown target could potentially take you all the way down to about 56 cents. If that does fully play out, it invalidates a wave forward pullback. And I do think we'd be looking at a relief rally. However, if we bounce here off the wave 2, a smaller wave 2, and we're still putting in the larger wave 3, that would be quite bullish for Matic. Or if we come down and bounce off 65 or 72 cents, come up and break this high, then we'd be putting in a wave 5 here, and that would be quite a bullish sentiment for Matic as well. So just some things to keep in mind. If we do see bounces off that level, then potentially we could be looking at a bottom here for Matic. But if we come down and we lose 65 cents, I am looking at a potential of a relief rally and potentially coming down and putting in a lower low. All right, guys, it's just my opinion. It's not financial advice. We've been making some juicy profits. Recently locked in 50% gains on Matic. We recently made some juicy profits on Gala, and currently we're in an Ethereum trade as well. So if you want my exact entries, exits, and take profits, it's going up to $25 a month at the end of today. Today is the very last chance to lock yourself in at $10 a month for life, as long as you don't exit and try to come back in, as it's going up to $25 a month, which is still an absolute steal for my exact entries, exits, and take profits at the end of the day. But you can lock yourself in at $10 if you'd like to. For my spot trades, for my leverage trades, you can see what I'm doing with my HODL alt position. You can see the member profits here. As you can see, the members are making some juicy profits here. And you also have access to over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. And if you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit. You can check out my full-length tutorial. You can also follow me on IG if you want to keep up with my travels. I make reels with my drone, so smash the like button on those if you'd like to. And I will see you in the next video. All links are in the comment section. All right, much love. Take care.